selfies with your friends. Okay, the first two rows, sit down. So congrats, you guys get to start college. And you guys get to make it past the age of 21. Half of you sit down. The first. So congratulations, you guys make it past your first semester of college. So you start to make your parents go broke. Now, the front row, sit down. You guys actually graduate college. Now, you can sit. What have we just witnessed? We are recognizing a trend of absolute uncertainty for our people, our world, and our kids. The status quo just doesn't make sense to me. For those that have been sitting for a while, how did that make you feel? Knowing that you can look over to your classmate, your friend, and say, it's either you or me. No. Heck no. I knew I didn't want that. I knew I didn't want to be some stupid statistic. Good day to all, and what a wonderful day it is. I would like to first congratulate the 2015 Grady seniors. And I would also like to thank the amazing Grady staff that allowed me to be here today. My name is Angelo La Roche. I am a project manager at MasterCard Worldwide. I have been working there for 7 years creating mobile payments, so those little apps that you use to pay bills and stuff. Yeah, that's what we do on a global basis. Wow. I am also a dancer and choreographer. Ballet happens to be one of my favorite classes. So yeah, I get it all the time. But no, in all seriousness, I teach hip hop in 4 dance studios. I'm busy. And that's just my life on the surface. I was born in the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. And when I was 7 years old, my mother moved my brother and I to Brooklyn to evade my father. And before I could ask any questions, he died of a sudden heart attack when I was 10 years old. Now, single mom, trying to raise 2 teenagers. My mother was murdered right in front of me. I was 15. 15. Freshman in high school. Family is poor in Trinidad. And I had no parents. So, I want you to introduce this concept of tragedy versus triumph. I knew giving up was not an option, and a quote that I live by is that sometimes being strong is your only option. Now, how I managed to get through school, I have no freaking idea. Let me be honest with some of you. I was a jock. I was a ball player, and basketball was everything here at Grady. And I was all about fashion, and I used to wear colored contacts to match every outfit I wore, and they were not prescribed. But I knew one thing, I did not want to be that statistic. So when I was selected for the high school student athlete of the week, a reporter came to Grady and, wanted to know, how was I so successful? And my parents must be so proud. And I said, sir, my parents passed away before I ever got my first report card. That's when my life changed. That's when all the likes of Daily News, CBS, New York Post, and everywhere else did documentaries on me. So, if that's not enough triumph for you, being a part of the National Honor Society, make it to Madison Square Garden for the school. And amongst other amazing, amazing achievements. In college, this ring that I wear on my finger, my freshman year, we were able to win that. And then going on to them being the MVP of my college basketball team. Like, who would have ever thought? And taking my game to the next level, playing basketball in Italy, and going on to play in the ABA for 3 years. That's just basketball. I fell in love with the art of dance the moment I stepped foot on my college campus. I'm trained in almost all styles, and I have been teaching now for 10 years. I tried to quit my little hoop dreams to focus on being a better business professional and dance professional. But my biggest accomplishments don't come from my accolades. My biggest accomplishments come from you guys. I talk to kids all the time, and some listen and some don't. My message is simple. Do not allow yourself to be a product of your environment, but let your environment be a product of you. It's a notion that I follow, and we all face tragedy. We will all have that situation where we can't see the forest from the trees. Even I, with what one might call an excuse, I have none. This is my life. This is your life. This is the only life that we have. And yes, things might suck at first, but I'm proud to say, 13 years ago, since my mother was murdered, I have not had one regret. Maybe it was actually writing a book. People always told me I should write a book. But then I realized something. I already started writing that book. I have been writing that book. I have been sharing my protagonist. And I've been working on it all my life. And I will continue to write that book. And that's my challenge to you. We will all face that tragedy. And yes, life is not an easy gym class. In the words of Rocky Balboa, it ain't how hard you hit, it's about how hard you get hit and keep going forward. It's about how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Triumph over tragedy will make this half of the room, that half, and everyone in here succeed. Paint your own canvases. And please, if you ever need a friend or a mentor, and if you ever doubt yourself, I challenge you to keep in touch with me. Because again, my triumph is you. Let's change our environment. Let's change these statistics. Let's change our world. Thank you.